Hello, my name is Chris Visaya, part of the Splunk education team. We all know Splunk is awesome, always on and indexing whatever machine data we throw at it. But what if we have events in our data that we know we will never use? Keeping them out of our index can make searches faster and help us get more from our license. Let's look at an example. We have 3 systems that need their resources monitored during peak business hours. Outside of these hours, we know the data is never going to be used. We could save some resources by not having it indexed. Let's move in closer and see how the data flows in the deployment. The machine data is forwarded via universal forwarders to the indexer. Before the events are indexed, the data enters the parsing stage. At this stage, Splunk places the data into a queue to be indexed. It's here where we could make a decision to discard the data before indexing. To do this, we need to change 2 files within our instance. First, the transforms.conf file, where you define the conditions of a transform. And second, the props.conf file, to point our source type to our transform. Since we'll be using the search app for this example, we need to make our changes in the directory that belongs to that app. Our 2.conf files are in the local directory of the search app. Always make your changes to the local directory. Never change the default files. In transforms.conf, we first create a stanza with the name of our transform. For this demo, we will call it unused events. Next, we'll create a regular expression, matching the timestamp of our events that fall within the period we do not want indexed. We then create a destination for these events. We do this by defining a destination key. In this case, we are sending it to a queue. For the queue, we use a format of null queue. The null queue is a destination which will cause the events to be dropped entirely. We save the conf file and edit our props.conf. Under the source type that we want to affect, we create a transforms attribute that points to the stanza we just created in the transforms.conf file. We will tell Splunk that any events that match our source type will be run through our unused events transform. We can now save the file. We will need to restart the Splunk instance for the changes to take effect. Now, when events are sent to our indexer, they are checked to see if they match the regex in our unused events transform. If so, they will not be indexed. All other events will be treated normally. If you have any questions, check out answers.splunk.com, read the docs, or take a course from Splunk Education. Thanks for watching.